Hi everyone, I'm Leighton J. I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan, so here I am about to tell you the 20 best comedy shows to see at the Edinburgh Fringe in 2022. Let's go. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm going to tell you about 10 shows that I'll be seeing and 10 shows that I can't see for various reasons. Many of them are recommended. So, number one, David O'Doherty, Woe Is Me. This guy is constantly amusing. You've probably seen him on TV. As a general rule, I try and avoid people who have been on TV quite a lot, but actually I think he's not on TV enough. He's a fantastic musician and comedy performer, and he'll come out and this enormous stage at the George Aitken Theatre, which is a massive university theatre in Edinburgh, and he'll come out and sit in his little chair with his tiny little child's keyboard, and he will fill the room. It will be absolutely fantastic. Seen him before, I'll see him again. That's on at 7:30 at Venue 8, which is the George Aitken Theatre. The Delightful Sausage. This is a comedy double act. Never seen them before, but I've heard great things. One half of that is Amy Gledhill, who I've seen a couple of times. I saw her at Wells this year. They're on at the Monkey Barrel, Venue 515 at 1:45. Chloe Petts. Chloe Petts is really getting quite a lot of attention. She was reviewed in The Guardian. She's in their list of shows to see, but I've seen her before in a little segment that she did somewhere in Angel Islington, I think at the King's Head or something like that. Yeah, it was brilliant, and I'll see her again now that she's getting a lot more attention as well. She'll be playing at the Pleasance, Venue 33 at 6 p.m. Frank Skinner, again, someone who's been on television quite a lot. He now is also on radio quite a lot, but he's fantastic live, and I will see him again. He's on at 20 to 10 in the evening, Venue 139, which is the Assembly Rooms, the Roxy. Flo and Joan, musical comedy act, sisters, really funny. I've seen them before, I'll see them again. They're on at the Roxy as well, 8:10, that's Venue 139. Shannon Matthews the Musical. Right, this is a gamble. The title really made me laugh. It's on at, it says 1 minute to midnight, but I think that's just to avoid confusion. It's on at midnight, Venue 88. So Shannon Matthews was a little girl who her mum told her to go around her uncle's house and hide under the bed for like 2 weeks, and then she told everyone that she'd been abducted by a paedophile or something, just to get the attention. And that's quite a sad story, but at the same time it's ripe for satire, and I think this will be quite funny. The reason why it's on so late is so that people with no sense of humour who read the Daily Mail, they're probably in bed by then, so just to avoid controversy. That actually appeared on Stewart Lee's picks of the top shows. I think this will be really funny. John Robertson's The Dark Room. This is
It's a live-action text adventure game. The audience, please! 4 options will appear. Pick one of them now.
Find light switch.
How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. You need the light switch to see. Do you see?
I see.
Bullshit, you see. You're in a dark room. It's like that for an hour.
He's a really nice guy. He's a very clever guy. I've seen it before and I'll see it again. It's a dark room. It's on at 10 o'clock, Venue 14, which is the Teviot, which is the University Student Union. I'm really looking forward to that. Jordan Brooks, never seen him before, very highly reviewed. He got some really great reviews at Edinburgh last year, and he's done a really good run at the Soho Theatre, I think. Perhaps last year, maybe this year as well. That's on at 5 to 10 at the Monkey Barrel by Venue 515. He was really highly reviewed as well. He was in the Guardian list of people to see, but I already wanted to see him. Peter Fleming's Woefully Inaccurate History of the BBC. Now, this, I immediately just read the title and went, I want to see that. However, it clashed with lots and lots of stuff. Stewart Lee said that this was one of his favourite shows that he saw at MacFest earlier this year, and that this character is just sort of quite nuanced and like a throwback to the old-fashioned Reithian values of the BBC. And he's only on for one day at 7 p.m, so presumably he's doing one showing of this, and that's it. so I had to see that. That's at venue 170 at 7 p.m. and I'll tell you later about what I won't be seeing instead, because I've decided to see that. 100% John Kearns and Pat Cahill. So Stewart Lee advised me to see these people, and I kind of already wanted to see it, but I booked a ticket for this and then realised that this is actually a live stream. This is online. So this is kind of an accident, but it's happening at the Monkey Barrel and I'll be in that area, which is why I booked the ticket. So I don't know, maybe I can be in the live audience or something. I've got to sort that out. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the things I won't be able to see. So Amy Gledhill, The Girl Before the Girl You Marry. This is on at 3:30 at the Monkey Barrel Carnivore, which presumably is on Nidri Street or just around the corner from the Monkey Barrel. Amy Gledhill, fantastic comedian. I saw this show as a work in progress in Wells, so I'm not going to see it again. But she's a very lovely lady, one half the delightful sausage. I advise you to check it out. The work in progress was really good. Colin Holt, The Death of Anna Mann. Colin Holt does a character called Anna Mann, who's a very, very dramatic thespian who's been in everything and has been cut from everything. This kind of actress that's done everything and been everywhere and met everyone, but no one's ever heard of her. That's venue 33. I advise you to check it out. Rosie Holt. Now, Rosie Holt, during the pandemic, she apparently did some online comedy and played with the format and made the most of what internet comedy could be by trying to do something genuinely interesting. Her shows are completely sold out until she put on 3 extra shows earlier in the month, which it's too early for me, I won't be there. But there are some tickets for her available. She's hot property. So for 3 days in August, she'll be doing 2 shows a day. You can try and catch one of her other shows, which I believe is at 10 to 10 at the Pleasance Dome, venue 23. Police Cops, the musical. Last year I saw Police Cops, and it really reminded me of some of those kind of amateur dramatic things or drama club. Some of the things that the League of Gentlemen used to take the piss out of in their Legs Akimbo sketches. One of the funniest, stupidest things I've ever seen. I was in stitches. Within seconds I was just laughing at how fucking silly some of this stuff was. This year they're doing a musical. It's an hour and 25 minutes. This is what I've sacrificed in order to see Peter Fleming. Police Cops the musical. Check it out if you can. That's at venue 17 at 7 o'clock. David Kay. He was on Stewart Lee's comedy showcase years ago, and I've always wanted to see him. Scottish guy with a really slow delivery, kind of, I think it says scone-based or scone-based comedy. He could say almost nothing and have people in absolute stitches because of his delivery and the way that he just talks about life. I could listen to him all day just reading the ingredients on a cereal packet or something. But he's playing 2 weeks before I even arrive. So if you can see him at 10 to 3 at venue 7 and give him a go. Eleanor Morton has peaked. So Eleanor Morton, she clashes with loads of stuff. Seen Eleanor Morton very briefly at the King's Head in Angel years ago. Just did a little bit of comedy and then some rap, which at the time comedy rap seemed to be something that was really kicking off, but I don't really know that it ever went anywhere. But yeah, 20 to 1 at venue 180. And then in making this video, I've realised that she has another show, which I might be able to make, which is called Craig on Tour. And apparently during the lockdown, she did this kind of tourist character called Craig, which I didn't see. I didn't make that. I didn't see any of that. But apparently it was brilliant. And that's definitely something that I'll want to check out. I probably can make this show, Craig on Tour, 8:20 at the Stand, venue 5. I think I've got time to see that. So yeah, let's give that a go. Luke Rollison, Bowerbird. Luke Rollison is brilliant. He's an incredible clown with just a funny face and great physicality, and he's a really nice guy as well. I met him on my birthday this year when he performed this show, Bowerbird, in Brighton. So I've already seen it. At 12:30, venue 313, the Monkey Barrel. Really, you've got to check out Luke Rollison. He's fantastic. Catherine Bohart, This Isn't For You. Well, this is probably for me. I believe that she was reviewed in The Guardian as well as one of those must-sees. I can't make this, I've got too many clashes at 3:20. But if you can make it to the Monkey Barrel, then please do. This is one from Stewart Lee's list, and I can't make this. Again, too many clashes. Paul Curry, and his show is called The Chorus of Ghosts Living in My Head Keep Telling Me to Take a Shit in the Fruit Salad. Just from the title alone, I really want to see that. Stewart Lee recommended that. I loved it. I love the title. Sadly, I can't see it because I've already got too many things in the diary at 9 p.m. But if you're anywhere near Venue 88, then do check that out. So if you're going to the Edinburgh Fringe 2022, I hope you have a great time. If you're not, you can still support some of those acts by watching live streams, etc. over the internet. And you can support the Edinburgh Fringe as a charitable organisation by making a donation. So, thank you very much. Have a great Fringe. Bye-bye.